Hello everybody, Patricia here. We're gonna be checking out, like I said in the last Nikke video, we're gonna be checking out the newest chapter of Nikke. And yes, they actually got, I did show this off, but they actually got the intro song from Evangelion in this. I'm just talking over just in case, you know, some copyright strike happening, so just in case. And yeah, so why don't we get, oh yeah, the reset just happened. Well, great timing, right? Well, why don't we just head right into the campaign. So first we gotta go to the Elysium headquarters arc. Let's see what's happening. So last time we basically like the end of the last chapter, and I haven't really done, you know, one of these chapter events, because mainly, you know, I play it by myself and, you know, just cover the whole special events kind of thing. But essentially Rappy got her her overcharge, her upgrade, and now she's Rappy Red Hood and whatnot. So now we're seeing basically what's gonna be happening after that. Let's see.
Is there anything unusual?
Yes, it's full of peculiarities. I don't even know where to start. First of all, the faint amount of energy that remained in the core has vanished. It's fair to say that it has completely merged with you.
Okay, so talking about essentially Red Hood's core. So now they're just one.
As for your body, even though it was manufactured using technology from Elysian, we can no longer consider it Elysian's creation.
What does that even mean? In what world does that statement make sense? Wow, boss. I'm impressed that even in a situation like this, you can still crack jokes.
Be quiet.
Understood.
A significant portion of the tactical upgrade OS that Unwa gave you has been implemented. It includes an equilibrium system for use in high mobility combat, as well as comprehensive durability and other physical enhancements. It's also reconfigured your ability to transform into Red Hood, and made it an expansive armament that can be toggled on and off at will.
Huh? Expansive armament?
Is it that gun behind her?
What Dorothy used to have?
Correct. You're on the mark.
So, does that mean she's got a secret weapon hiding in there somewhere?
I doubt it. The purpose was to allow me to switch back and forth between Red Hood more easily.
Precisely. It was designed to transfer all of the feedback registered while you're Red Hood, and reroute it to the expansive armament. Should there be a situation where you're unable to transform into Red Hood, the armament will be useless.
Okay.
I see.
Let me get back to discussing Rappy's body.
Oh, yes.
In terms of hard specs, it's the epitome of Elysian's tactical technology.
Tactical!
However, we've been unable to identify precisely what it's made out of.
I mean, it's gotta be like something similar to like Pilgrim technology, right? You have any guesses?
None whatsoever. Although it was built according to our blueprints, the material remains a complete mystery to us. What's certain is that it's not something the Ark is ready for. The very notion of transformation defies all common sense. However, seemingly preposterous events often have preposterous causes. Finding out those causes will be our next goal.
Commander, this means...
Yes. There are two major possibilities. Dark matter or a pillar. Dark matter or a pillar?
Our leading hypothesis for the dark matter is that it's some kind of liquid metal. And the A-pillar is capable of constructing foundational materials for an imitation arc. Either of them would be worthy materials for crafting something new.
Does anything about it feel unnatural to you?
No, it feels completely natural. Like this is the body I've always had.
No sense of discomfort?
None.
Are you sure?
Instructor. Regardless of what I am made of, I am still me.
Wow, so cool!
Very good. I am satisfied with that answer. Then lastly, that weapon of yours.
Yeah, it's a
Seven
big one.
Dwarfs, 0, was it? It's completely outlandish.
What do you mean?
Not only
That
is it
line
equipped
ring
with
could be better.
propulsion engines which allow unparalleled mobility during combat. It's also capable of using both standard rounds and grenades simultaneously.
That's how good it
It
is.
can also generate a drill bit-shaped electromagnetic field,
Yep.
which is capable of decisively ending just about any encounter.
Pierce the
Whoever
heavens.
designed this used the kitchen sink approach, adding in anything and everything they thought was cool. And the result is a weapon that's cartoonish.
Hey,
From
whoa,
a
what do you
tactical
mean?
perspective, to
Tactical.
call it a dumpster fire would be doing a disservice to dumpsters.
Hey, don't, bash this awesomeness of a weapon, right? Well, what you said before? Having standard and grenades, having propulsion engines for great mobility, having drill bit electromagnetic field to the end encounters. What's the issue there? Like, come on, Ingrid.
However, if we consider the possibility that it was manufactured as a custom weapon for someone special, then it can be viewed as possessing unparalleled craftsmanship. It won't operate at full capacity unless wielded by the person it was crafted for. A personalized weapon, essentially.
While wielding it, I was able to do every single movement that I envisioned in my mind.
Then that's all that matters. I won't register it in the database. While that means you'll be using an unauthorized weapon, this shouldn't be an issue for the commando unit. Otherwise, I'm afraid someone would get access to the data and attempt to reproduce it.
Keep
you.
it on the down low.
All right. That's all.
Are we going to run into any issues going forward?
What do you mean?
I mean, will the Ark be able to handle the new Rappy? In this place, anything new arouses curiosity.
Did you use a direct elevator when you came here?
Yeah, we came through the Ark's main entrance.
Where is your next destination?
I'm planning on reporting to Dirty Chief Anderson.
Very well. I'll go with you. We can go by car.
Car? We have cars
I'll
here?
show you whether or not the Ark can handle the new Rappy.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that? Okay, so downtown area in the Ark. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. Okay. Driving around. The car smoothly cruises through the Ark's streets, the engine barely making a sound. Is it electric? Oh, it's not voice? No, wait, hold. Oh, I thought it was gonna be voice. Wow, this is my first time riding in the car. Really? I've ridden one a few times before, so I'm used to it. Huh? When did you get the chance to ride in the car? A long time ago. You know, in her past life. Neon, you didn't get in the car without taking your shoes off, did you? Why would she take off her shoes in the car? Huh? Yeah, what are you thinking? How can you be inside a car with your shoes on? Are they playing a joke on her? I'll take them off right away. But wait, how come everyone else is wearing their shoes? Oh, okay. So this is where we get to see, you know, a little bit of Red Hood coming through Rappy. Okay. Instructor, I didn't expect you to find that funny. Oh, it just that reminds me of the old days. You should be arriving at the main road soon. Watch closely. Yeah, because Rappy, she would just be, you know, kind of like the straightforward girl, but like having, you know, that Red Hood part of her, it's making her, you know, a little better character. As Scar turns a corner and enters the main road, I'm greeted by a strange image. Our image on the largest display digital billboard in the city. What the? Is that? Wow, I'm on TV. Take a close look at what's saying. The Commando Unit counters successfully reclaimed part of the surface and uncovered significant findings in their exploration above ground. This is the first instance of successful reclamation in record history, and the entire squad, along with their commander, deserves the highest praise. You made the news? Anderson and Mustang arranged it. Apparently, they persuaded the central government. Since idolization is highly frowned upon in the Ark, it's only being shown 5 times a day, where there's the least amount of foot traffic. But even so, this is the first time since New Hope that a commander has been officially recognized in any sizable way for their contributions. Whether you wanted it or not, your influence within the Ark is growing. In fact, you could say it's quite substantial. Especially since you have the support of most of the core Nikkes. People will think twice before underestimating you now. Okay, I mean, that's kind of beneficial. No one can go after what's yours without consequences. Of course, they may still succeed if they resort to extreme measures. But they can no longer run roughshod over you like they could before. So you can rest easy regarding Rappy. Her situation is top secret anyhow. Thank you. Commander, I'll let the top down. If you could, please take a look around in the open air. Sure, okay. The car's roof folds down. With nothing obstructing the view, I can fully take in the gargantuan screen. Just like, nah, I'm just like, oh no, are we gonna have a JFK moment? oh no, that would be horrible. Would it be greeting me to want more? Not at all. Why don't you aim for Supreme Commander while you're at it? Ooh, or how about President of the new League of Mankind? Or even better, King of the Galactic Empire. Don't get carried away. As we drive through the streets, few people recognize us and wave. I wave back, hello my fellow people, hello. Feeling an indescribable sense of euphoria unlike anything I've felt before. Okay, now the Deputy Chief's room in the Ark. You know, great that we're getting recognition for all of this.
Well done.
Because, you know, we've been through a lot. No recognition from anyone. Now we finally got it. Yes, praise me. Praise me. Don't mention it. I saw that you prepared a reception for us. Thank you for that.
It's the least I could do, considering all that you've done for us. Hardly worth thanking me for.
Now, I don't think have I talked about this in a previous Nikke video? but if I have it, I think they changed Anderson's voice within like a couple of updates ago. I don't know why, but like not really fond of it.
With a bit more time, I'll be able to show my gratitude more emphatically. Now then, let's discuss the results of your latest expedition on the surface.
Because like, you know, Anderson was much more smoother. He sounds more rough, more gruff.
First off, tell me about Cinderella and Grave.
Yep, they're both our allies.
I can see that with Grave, but I have a harder time believing that with Cinderella.
Why?
In the past, she...
Oh, she was corrupted.
Never mind. It's all in the past. There's no way to know what happened between then and now. Time changes many things. Since she helped you with the heretic operation, I'll consider her trustworthy. For now, their existence remains classified. Very few people are aware of them. But secrets don't last forever. It's only a matter of time before other deputy chiefs like Birmingham catch wind of it.
I thought they wouldn't be able to make moves on us like before.
That's half true. If Birmingham is willing to make some sacrifices, however, things won't be much different from before. We'll have to think long and hard about how to proceed. For now, continue operations with those two.
Understood.
Next is the dark matter.
Oh.
Ingrid, what happened with the samples?
We can't bring them into the Ark. So after Absolute secured them, they were sent to a temporary research facility on the surface.
Okay.
We're analyzing their components, but it will take some time before any conclusive results are available.
Considering that it's the main power source for the four beasts, we need to get to the bottom of this.
I realize that.
Moving forward, uncovering the four beasts' objective is our top priority. They have been operating covertly on the surface for a long time, and they've made significant progress. They activated the Harmony Cube by rerouting the electricity from the crystal region and are currently building an arc elsewhere. They've also managed to create something called dark matter.
Given their name, we can be fairly certain that there are 4 of them in total.
We've met 2 of
It's
them.
therefore reasonable to assume that there are 2 more entities utilizing materials similar to the crystals and dark matter.
Imagine it's like a situation with, like, you know, in Pokemon, there's the Elite Four. So like there's the 4 beasts, and then there's just the higher one, like and to the Pokemon, the champion. So I don't know why it's like, you know, like in Pokemon it's like, oh, the Elite Four and the champion. Why not just call it the Elite Five? You know, it kind of makes sense. The 5th one is the champion of them all.
I agree. Once we identify what the 4 beasts have created, we'll be able to figure out what they're after. Whatever their plans are, I'm certain it's not small scale.
We'll continue to focus on exploring the surface and actively engaging with heretics.
Very good.
I would like to tell you something in regards to that.
What is it?
I would like for Valpa's ammunition to be made in the Ark.
What is the meaning of this?
I am unable to reach Eden at the moment, and I believe that Valpa's base ammunition will be indispensable for future battles.
Right. Considering that getting your blood on one of the heretics accelerated their transformation, using your blood in its unadulterated form carries a risk that's far too high.
What exactly does this mean for us? It sounds as if your blood is the key component used in manufacturing Vop House. Is that true?
I mean, it could possibly, a likely chance that might be the case. Sort of, maybe. That's right.
I began to have some vague suspicions once I discovered that Rappy doesn't have a nymph. But I hardly expected for your blood to be Vop House.
I'm sure you must have a compelling reason for bringing this up when Ingrid is present. Tell me what it is you want to do.
I want to entrust the refinement of Outpost to Elysian.
Can you do that, Ingrid?
Let's go draw blood immediately.
As soon as like, oh yeah, let's have Elysian do it. Let's go right now. We gotta do this now.
While I appreciate your enthusiasm, there are a few practices you must adhere to.
Yes, I know. I'll handle it all with the utmost secrecy.
And the most tactical ways.
I'll only involve individuals I know I can trust.
Very well. I have complete faith in your abilities.
I will wait for you in the car.
Ingrid quickly leaves the room.
Yikes, if looks could kill. Anderson doesn't look too pleased. Yeah, it's kind of freaky seeing someone who's usually so composed look like that.
Neon, you shouldn't judge a person based on their appearance.
You do realize the key part of gossiping behind someone's back is not doing it in front of them?
Yep. I know some people are just like, yeah, we'll gossip about them when they're in the next room. It's just like, allow me to apologize on their behalf.
It was brave of you to reveal what you just did.
I couldn't rely solely on Eden.
Very well. Keep bolstering your power and reputation. As for my end, it seems like I'm going to have a lot on my plate.
You know, it would be interesting to like for this game to have kind of like a kind of popularity system, just like, hey, let's try to get like, you know, the reputation, get like more reputation around the arc, just like, hey, I'm the guy who did this, hey, I'm helping everyone with their problems, all that stuff. Kind of similar with, well, it would be the opposite kind of metaphor, where you're trying to reach number 1, so the numbers go down. The numbers should be going up instead. It's just like it goes into like, yeah, I have X many people supporting me, so like that.
I'm not sure if you realize this, but most of what you do is highly classified.
Yeah.
It's not easy trying to keep everything under wraps.
You say that, but you seem rather pleased.
I've heard the well, like, you know, a little bit more attitude with Rappy.
Guilty as charged. As an old retiree who still wields a modicum of power, having a task to focus on is a joy. Just don't be reckless. Your social standing has increased, so most things that come your way can be deflected. For now, however, it would be best to keep a low profile.
Understood. Thank you.
Have you thought about which area you'll be exploring next?
I have a place in mind.
Go on.
I unfolded a map given to me by a reptilian and point to a specific spot on it. Here.
And the reason?
It's been blotted out in black, which I initially thought signified that this part of the map hasn't been finished. But after seeing dark matter with my own eyes, my perspective changed.
There's a high possibility that it's an ocean or some other large body of dark matter. Leviathan's habitat, perhaps.
Probably. It's very probable, yes. Yeah, and like one of the images that were shared on like by the Nikke Twitter, just like it showed Leviathan surrounded by Rappy, Grave, and I believe Cinderella. So she's gonna be someone very important in within these 2 chapters.
Good. Then that will be the next destination. Considering how troublesome that area has been in the past, I'll assign reinforcements whom I know can be discreet and will be immune to brain scans.
Who? I mean, that would have to be some kind of like, you know, like recon team, right? But immune to brain scans. Thank you.
You're welcome. You may go now. Ingrid is waiting for you.
Deputy Chief? What about the matter that I reported you earlier?
Right. That.
Hmm?
What? You're joking, right?
No, it's true. Raptures are not infinite.
What are you talking about? Since when?
Since about a century ago. That's when I cut off the station where the Queen resides, with a beautiful flare. Therefore, raptures will no longer come down from space.
Station? As in space station?
That's right.
Yeah, so that was shown off in Old Tale, and like it was a great animation showing, Senator fighting the Queen, and like seeing the Queen for the first time. It was just like, yo, that is a wild design, and and now like we're don't know when we're gonna be seeing the second Queen, and hopefully it's soon.
Come on, be honest. You're pulling our leg.
Why would she be lying about that?
Cinderella does not lie.
That's right. Why would I do something as ugly as utter untruths?
Commander.
It's hard to believe. I've always believed that the supply of raptures was inexhaustible.
It's unfortunate that none of you met Grave and me sooner.
A long time ago, I made a machine that kept a tally of the number of raptures. It's been too long, and I don't remember how to make it. However, I do remember one thing vividly. It always displayed an infinity symbol. But after Cinderella went to space, that symbol changed to a concrete number.
That's right.
So now we have to make an army that can beat those current numbers, or something that can like have a force that can wipe out more than what is being outputted, or at least make a decent chunk to it. Like, oh, if there's 1,000,000, have someone that can take out 50,000 of them, you know?
Commander, I think it would be best to share this information with the Deputy Chief. I'm not sure what our next move should be exactly, but I do think this is worth investigating.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'll do that.
I've analyzed that rate of rapture encounters over the past 100 years. In the past, there was practically no variation. Encounters consistently occurred with 100% certainty within an hour of being on the surface. However, after averaging the data from the past 5 years, it takes approximately 75 minutes before an encounter is guaranteed.
Okay.
That confirms that the rate of rapture encounters has gradually decreased, albeit rather slowly.
Okay,
In
so
other words,
Are their numbers actually decreasing?
I mean, if it took an hour and now it's taking an additional 15, what, within 100 years? I mean, it still takes a lot of time, but still, that's something.
that seems to be the case, yes.
And that means...
We still need to follow up on our findings. It might be that it's only those in close vicinity to the Ark which have decreased in number, or it could be due to differences in their routes and speed. There is also a possibility that the data has been compromised for some other reason. However, and this is a big if it can be proven that raptures are in fact finite in number, then the Ark will be able to weigh options which it never could consider before.
Like, they really need to up, like, their power, so we can, like, just take out more chunks of it. Because if it takes more time for them to make raptures, then if we can overpower, that, it'll be an easy win. Well, easier win. By other choices, do you mean?
Just thinking about it makes my heart flutter. Humanity could ascend to the surface once again.
Yeah, it could. Okay, let's check out the lab. Elysian Research Lab.
You seem lost in thought. Are you feeling dizzy? We didn't draw too much blood, did we?
Oh no, you just drawn out like, yo, 75% my blood. No, I was thinking about something else.
We drew as much blood as we feasibly could. Again, thanks for being so cooperative.
Like, they just got both arms out, and even the legs like,
Vapau's ammunition also incorporates the core of a rapture, which contains human cells. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. I don't know the details, but from what I remember, it requires the core of a rapture, which has been active since the first invasion.
That should be enough information to go on. We'll take care of the rest. We might be able to find some if we rummage through the warehouse. Even if we can't, we can always request some from Absolute.
That's reassuring.
Speaking of Absolute, did you have a proper send-off with them?
Yes, thanks to you. We've got a friendly competition going on. We'll come out on top, but that goes without saying.
A nice tactics-based competition is good.
Tactics!
As is a healthy dose of human camaraderie.
When will the ammunition be ready?
That depends on when we can secure a first-generation Rapture core. Even if there is some in the warehouse, it's not as if we'll be able to start manufacturing straight away. Take a break until I reach out.
Okay, I'll wait for your message.
All right. Go ahead and get some rest. By the way, I cleaned up the outpost. I figured it wouldn't be ideal coming back to a messy house after being away for so long.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you had it in you, Instructor. That's why she's the boss.
Thank you, Instructor.
I should be the one thanking you all. You're invaluable allies, and I thank you.
Dang, we're getting props. We're finally getting props. I love that. Where we're getting our due diligence. I believe that's the right word to use, right? All right, so gotta go to command center. Might as well do this while we're here. So that. Okay. And go to the outpost. Or going back to our room, or just go to the outpost. Then it's gonna start. Yeah, we're finally getting into like slow making our way to beating these raptures. May take maybe another 20 chapters, probably.
Leave the
But
support to me.
no, we're at least making headway to it. Leeway, headway, leeway. Wow, this place is spotless. Even the sauce stain that Anise spilled on the carpet is gone. Yeah, she really made this place spick and span. Huh? No! What's wrong? You sound like your appendix burst or something. The food's all been replaced with combat rations. Really? Ingrid, come on. There's some things you don't do. Really? You gotta replace the food? That's fantastic. Combat rations are delicious. No, they're not. And they're packed with calories. I'll cook them. That'll make them much better. Cook combat rations? Can you even do that? Sure you can. Just wait a moment. There's a recipe I've been wanting to try. 30 minutes later. Hmm? It tastes awful. Totally. Sorry. Didn't turn out as well as I expected. I'll go out and buy us something. Oh no, it's okay. It's late. Commander. Rappy? Neon? I think I'm gonna sit this next operation out. What? Why? Depending on how things go, I might opt out on the next one after that as well. And the one after that. What? Why? If you want to say you're resigning, go ahead and say it. I'm not resigning. Why would I do that? I like it here. Wow, really? You said you had something you wanted to take care of, right? Yeah. If I don't see it through to the end, I'll be perpetually spinning my wheels. There's also something that Cinderella said to me. Was it Anis's butt ugly? No. Now shut it. Okay, fine. Anyway, I'm not sure how long it will take to resolve, so I think I should simply step back for a bit. Is that okay? Oh man, Anis. Oh. To be honest, this entire situation doesn't make much sense to me. Huh? What? Why aren't you considering the options of helping us? Is there anything we can do to lend a hand? Of course there is. If you get help, that'd be amazing. But Rappy has powered up and your reputation is growing by the day. The next step you all take will be a vital one. It'd be unfair of me to hold you all back. Hold us back? Why would you say such a thing? Think about it, Commander. Are Nia and I really contributing anything right now? Huh? Why'd I get lumped in? Of course you're helpful. What are you saying? No, we're not. I'm not stupid. Well, maybe Neon is, but I'll come back once I've settled everything. Let me do this, please. I still don't understand why you won't let us help. It would be faster if we all. How much longer do I have to drag you all down? Drag you all down. It's not only be useless up on the surface, but require help when we're back in the Ark? Do you realize how humiliating that would be for me? I want to have a shred of dignity. I want to solve this on my own, and then make a grand entrance where you actually need me. Aren't we comrades? Yes, we are. It's precisely because we're comrades that I want to be your equal. I don't want to hold you back or be around only to ask for your help. Okay. Rappy, what are you? Only on one condition, however. When you come back, you better be so incredible that it leaves us speechless. It's a deal. Man. Oh, I want to go too. No. I kind of understand, like, this is kind of preparing, like, Neon and Anis for their overspec appearance. Like, similar to how Absolute, you know, they've been gone for a while, but now we see them in their overspec form. So, like, they're really cool. I don't want to see them, like, you know, lead the story for however many chapters it's gonna be. And, you know, it might be, you know, 6 chapters. That might be, you know, like, over, like, 6 months to maybe even a year of not seeing them within, you know, the story. So, That's gonna be that's gonna be kind of rough. Like we're gonna see them in, you know, like some of the side content, you know, like the obviously the Ava collab, and you know maybe we're gonna see the summer, winter, other events like that. But like in the main story, it's gonna suck. Huh? Go where? With you? What the? Have you listened to a single word I've said? I don't know. At any rate, I want to go with you. To be honest, I'm worried about you. It's like letting a rabid dog loose without a leash, you know? Who are we calling a rabid dog? I mean, you did bark like a dog, like, wah, 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 wah. That'd be alright, Master? Rappy? You too, Neon? Why? I'm worried about Anise. Whereas, I know that you two can handle yourselves no problem. Is it okay with you that I tag along, and how about Anise? Fine. Go ahead and lend assistance. It'll make me feel better. Woohoo! But I can't allow... Hurry up and eat, Commander. Food is getting cold. We really can't do much. Like, seems like Robbie's just taking control of things. Sorry, Commander. Thank you, Rappy. I angrily shoved a meatball down into my throat. It tastes horrible. Sorry about that. Or Anise and Neon. They're sleeping. At least, that's what it looks like. I didn't expect you to side with them. I know all too well what it feels like to be left behind and powerless. And if I'm being brutally honest, Anise and Neon don't particularly factor in our offensive strategy at the moment. Like, I understand, like, you know, they didn't really do much within, like, the last couple of chapters, you know? They were, like, cause, hey, it was mainly, like, you know, obviously Rappy, and then it was Absolute, and also Grave and Cinderella. And they were essentially way more powerful than Anise and Neon could do to, like, you know, like, help out in this situation. Like, man. If they stay with us solely out of a sense of duty as squad mates, their self-esteem would inevitably hit rock bottom. I think they want to prove themselves to us. It seems like they have something in mind to make that happen. It's unfortunate that we can't be witness to that or help them through it. But everyone has their own way of doing things. We have to believe in them. You're right. Come, let's get some sleep. We're back in our familiar beds, so we should sleep better than we have in a long time. Yeah. Good night, Rappy. You too, Commander. Are gonna stay here all night? Oh, sorry. I thought we were having a moment. I'll leave now. No, I thought they were gonna clean me. Okay. So back to the research lab. Okay. And let's just grab our stuff here. Okay. Back to the research lab. I have some bad news for you. Oh, great. It didn't go well. What do you mean? We did find some leftover first-generation Rapture cores, and went to work straight away. However, there were several mistakes during the process. We've never done this before, so we're not familiar with it yet. In other words, you were unable to craft any Vapo's ammunition? It's okay. I didn't expect it to work right away. It's unfortunate, but we can try again in 2 months. Actually, you might be able to manufacture a single round. Oh? I heard Eden managed to make 2. It's been a while since I've been frustrated by technology. Anyway, we'll set it up as soon as it's ready. The one singular bullet that's gonna make or break everything. In a week at the earliest. No longer than 10 days. To be able to successfully make this ammunition on your first attempt is remarkable. We haven't made it yet, and even if we do, I'd hardly call this remarkable. In fact, I'm a bit humiliated by this entire affair. Without eliminating this ammunition is, the difference between 1 and 2 rounds is like a precision tactical strike versus a lumbering brawl. 1 Vapo's round still equals 1 dead heretic. That's a good way of thinking about it. You're right. I should be proud of what we've accomplished at Elysian. I knew you would be able to do it. I don't see any Neon? They had some personal business to attend to, and won't be joining us on this operation. Is that so? Very well. I'll choose to interpret this positively. Yeah, but also now, like, we can't just go out with just a 1 Nikke team, right? We need 2 more. Or at least 2 more. But since you seem to have forgotten, allow me to remind you something. Neon is a spy that I've planted in your ranks. Yes. The spy. I can't trust a spy that goes rogue like this. Anyway, I'll take care of the rest as far as the Vapos is connected. So, get ready to go up. The support forces that Anderson prepared should be waiting for you in front of the elevator. Join up with them and then head out. Okay, once again, good work. See you again, instructor. Alright, let's go to the surface. And let's see who's gonna be on the team. Right to the surface. Okay, so however long it's gonna take, that's when we're gonna meet the new and improved Nice and Neon elevator hub. No one's here. I'll contact the deputy chief. Take on my phone and select Anderson's contact info. About to send a message when... Okay, out of all the Nikkes, who would crash through here? Because, like, I was thinking... could it be... Matisse? Actually, thinking about it now, when Anderson said, well, the recon part is kind of off a bit, but like literally 2 members on the team are kind of idiots. Maybe, you know, like MMD, probably. Cause, well, you know, basically 3 police officers, kind of. Also Jackal, because I doubt there's anything going through her mind. But what's going on here? The window next to us shatters. Okay. It's Matisse. Heroic entrance with style. Laplace? Must you break a window every time? Windows are props for a hero's grand entrance, so it's only natural that they break. Okay, that sounds worse. That sounds like going through like tough metal or like a heavy guarded door. A manhole cover flies into the air. Okay, so I'm guessing Maxwell's gonna be the one that just casually walks through the door, just like, why are you guys doing this? The villain has arrived. So obviously these two can, you know, get their brain scanned. But also it's kind of glad to see them come back, you know. Like the last time we seen them, like they were getting corrupted, right? I think like the last time we seen them was like, was it like the late teens that we seen them? Like chapter 18, 19, somewhere around that. It's been a long while. Hey, at least pretend to be surprised. Wow, Drake, it's you. More surprise. Wow, it's Drake. More, I say. Holy crap, I can't believe it's Drake. That's more like it. And then the normal one. The office worker has arrived. Huh? What happened here? What are you talking about? Did I do my entrance out of order? I'm talking about the broken windows and the flipped open manhole. Oh, that's to make a grand entrance. Yeah, grand entrance. We had just repaired those recently. You have any ideas how much it costs to fix those? No matter, I'll provide any compensation that's required. What? Why should we foot the bill for busted up props? Because we all have to work together in order to make a living, you moron. Those weren't props. Just tell me the damage. I'm sure it'll be a pins that I can cover easily with my villain fund. I mean, windows can surely be a couple hundreds, and then, like, a manhole, probably a couple thousands. This will cost 3 times your monthly salary at least. Could you lend me some money then? What kind of fool do you take me for? Everyone be quiet, please. I kinda wish this segment was voice. Thank you for listening. I take it Matisse is acting as support for this operation. You can speak now. You bet. Of course, you dunce. Can't you tell? This exploratory mission will be led by us, the strongest squad Merciless has to offer. No one can beat us. Long live technology. We are called Matisse. Matisse. We'll be in your corner all the way. I think it would be best if you all kept quiet again. A little bit. Ugh, my head hurts. Please bear with them. Those who are a bit excited since it's been a while since their last surface operation. Yeah, remember that when you all got corrupted? I'm surprised Suwon sent you. Was this on Deputy Chief's order? Nope, Suwon was the one who sent us. In fact, she lobbied hard for it. I'm guessing just like, I can't stand you three here. Well, you two. Maxwell, you're kind of alright. Go help out the commander, whatever. What? You of all people should know what kind of situation Suwon is in right now. She's trying to impress you in any way she possibly can. Go ahead and send her a message. Regardless of her intentions, I can't help but feel bad for her. I don't. Suwon. What is it? Something wrong? I just want to thank you for sending Matisse. Oh, don't mention it. If you need anything else, talk to me. The next time you see Nikke, could you... Actually, never mind that last bit. Anyway, good luck with the surface operation. I'm pulling for you. Ugh. It feels off just hearing her just saying, I'm rooting for you. And just like... Just the Suwon being nice to us. Ugh. And her just saying good luck without, feeling that that spiteful, sarcastic tone coming from her. Ugh. You got this? Coming from Suwon? Ugh. I'd rather have that character who I love to hate than having a character who's trying to redeem themselves to be nice and all that stuff. Nah. What'd Suwon say? Just can't go over some of the things Suwon said. I'm curious as to what she said, but I won't press. It's probably eating her up inside. I hope. Ugh, just like, ugh. He seems to be enjoying this. You bet I am. After all she's done, she deserves a taste of her own medicine. You know, I know, and everyone knows that once things gets better, she'll revert back to her old ways in no time. Yeah, I mean, I prefer her the old way, so I can just like, oh hey, I don't like you anymore. It's kind of like when there's like a comic book like villain who's always been known to be a villain, always been known to be known as a villain, and then hey, we're making them a good guy. Just like, no, they're more fun as a villain than being a good guy. But until then, she'll hold herself back, like thinking just like the Harley Quinn kind of thing. Just like, I prefer her to be a bad guy than her trying to be a good guy. Just like, it just makes her boring. Because she never wants to end back up in the situation she's in right now. So in the meantime, put her to work. Noted. Oh, the delicious irony. That smudge and arrogant weasel thought she was above the law. And now she's groveling before authority. It just goes to show you that you should always try to live righteously. Turns out the law is more effective than a kick to the gut. At any rate, it seems that everyone's ready. Let's start heading out. Yes, let's go. Feel secure with Matisse. Come on, Drake. Let's see if we can get to the elevator first. Please, I won't demean myself with such childish competition, as she's already making her way all over there. Just like, I won't demean myself with such childish competition. What the? Heroic catch-up! Anyway, I'm looking forward to working with you all. Everyone moves to get on the elevator. I suddenly have a feeling that someone is behind us. And I turned around, but no one's there. Just like, be like, I know you're there. Just come out if you want to talk. Come on, do that. Do that. Commander? Anise! Neon! Don't make us wait too long. You better hope they're out there. Otherwise, you're shouting into empty air. They're out there. I'm pretty sure, at least. Let's go. Cinderella and Grape are waiting. They were. They were there. Imagine they were just like, hiding behind the wall, but like, but because Nee's so big, you just see like a boob just like, like just showing out, just like, ooh, I hope they don't see us. Ooh. They're gone. Yeah. She get moving. Yeah, but where do we go? First, we're going to see the boss. Huh? You're not going to throw a tantrum and beg to be upgraded? Or you're not going to throw a tantrum and beg to be upgraded, are you? No. That's exactly what she's gonna do. Please, please, Mustang, please upgrade me. I want to be better on me, just like Rappy. Please, please, please. Oh, I was about to say, wait, are we starting right to the boss? No. I was in hard mode earlier. Just trying to, yeah, that's the last boss of that chapter. But here we go. Newest chapter, chapter 35. It only took us an hour. Alright, so I like to keep the the relics, get them for last. But looking at the place, I mean, it's still a lot. It's a whole bunch of green. Like seeing that. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies to go through here. I'm seeing some like a little bit of screen tearing. But
Is this the right way? Coming.
yeah, we're pretty overpowered, so we can just like
Okay, let's
let
go.
this go pretty easily. So I'm guessing like each of them is gonna report to each other's like manufacturers are like, hey, please upgrade me, please.
Believe in your king. Victory will be ours.
Okay, why is it? Okay, there we go.
Let's
Yeah, so since we're basically overpowered since the last chapters or so,
Oh! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
so I wonder what's going to be happening within this chapter. Like, obviously, like, seeing Leviathan based off of the Twitter post, but anything else? Who knows? What kind of mischiefs, like, the thing, like, of, like, wild things can be happening with, like, Matisse and the crew?
Indeed.
Yeah. I think it might still take a while to get through this entire chapter.
Okay, let's go.
Like, probably, like, another hour or so, maybe?
Let's go, my cutie.
Okay, everyone's just doing their thing.
Focus our attacks.
It seems pretty good.
Need more ammo. Reloading. Time out. Interesting.
Yo,
Down with the Max Power. Go! Let's wipe them out and head back.
I'll say, why wasn't anyone targeting the boss there?
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
And I kind of hope we're getting some voice dialogue, because I've just noticed, I've noticed that some of dialogue is just wasn't voiced, and usually like they would voice them, but
Finally, a battle.
is this gonna be voiced or is it
My
not?
feet keep getting caught in the hem of this.
Because there is
dress.
the video game strike still happening, so I'm not sure.
Is this it?
There we go.
Is this the new stage on which Matisse will shine?
It's really dark in here. The ground is soggy and sticky as well.
It seems like this place used to be a jungle or something similar. That's right. I heard it was a nature preserve.
Oh, nature
Human
preserve.
interference was kept to a minimum, and as a result, the area is largely untouched. That means we probably won't find many facilities we can use.
I'm not picking up much electricity. How am I supposed to shine here? How can I use my glorious Drake sensors under these conditions?
Oh right, I forgot you can sense electricity. I suppose that makes you some sort of semi-operator.
Semi-operator? What an impudent remark. I could easily replace 3 operators.
Oh really?
Okay, maybe not that much. I can't beat the specialist.
While we're on the subject, is Shifty not participating in this operation?
She's busy resolving some issues that cropped up during the last extermination mission in the Crystal region. Plus, you all are here.
Do you know what these issues are by any chance?
No, but they seem fairly significant.
Problems everywhere.
If there's a problem, just call me and I'll come running. This hero can solve anything.
If there's a problem, just call me and I'll come running. I'll make it even more calamitous.
Just be quiet and stay still, will you?
Just feels like just trying to wrangle in the dogs. They're just like, are you seriously dealing with these idiots?
Prince, could we perhaps get rid of these individuals? They're giving me a headache.
Can I put my helmet back on? All this racket is killing me.
Oh, sorry about that.
There is no need for you to be sorry.
Just get rid of the
loathe
problems.
having to utter anything unpleasant or harsh. But while I think respecting the individuality of others is a beautiful thing, we are deep in enemy territory, and expressing ourselves too, flagrantly could be a liability.
Port departure, reclamation site 1. This is the Matisse squad. They'll be accompanying us on this operation. They're the most capable squad of all of Matisse.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cinderella.
I'm Grave.
They're intimidated by them.
Prince, have greeting customs changed in the past century?
Is that really Cinderella? I've heard all about you. You're the legendary hero who got turned into a heretic and back again. Wow, you're positively radiant. You could pass for the Silver Archranger.
Huh?
And check out that floating shield. Can it fly? Ooh, and your eyes are red. We were infected with corruption before too, you know.
What?
But we overcame it through sheer force of will.
What? No, we didn't.
Did you power your way through the corruption as well? How did you overcome it? We'll use it as future reference.
What is this foolishness? Why are you trying to impersonate a villain with that getup? I've never seen such an outfit before, and it's impossible for there to be a villain I've never heard of.
I'm not a villain.
Don't lie to me. The half-covered face, the doom and gloom wardrobe, that coffin on your back, the imposing voice. You're practically screaming out loud that you're a villain.
I'm not.
Fine. Even though we've only just met, I acknowledge your overwhelming villainous energy. I hereby grant you entrance into the Villain Union. What'd you say your name was again? Grave? Henceforth, you will be known as Grave the Great. What do you think? If it's too long for you, we can go with Gray Gray.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Good
The
grief.
disgust on their
They're
face.
already causing trouble before
Yeah.
I've even gotten a chance to intervene.
Laplace, Drake, stop and greet them properly.
Now, the main defining feature of a hero is having high spirits. And then...
Oh.
Looking forward to working with you, Gray Gray.
Oh. This operation is doomed.
Hey!
Huh?
Both of you, come here and sit with me.
Just like
Why?
little kids.
No thanks. I'll stand.
Uh.
I said sit! Laplace, Drake.
Yes?
From now on, you are forbidden to speak to them unless spoken to. Got it?
Isn't that taking it a bit far?
Mm. Just a little look at like shut up. Without exchanging a word, they seem to come in unspoken agreement. Just like shut up. No, 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 no.
Never mind. I think it's the right call.
Yep.
But why should fellow heroes with the same spirit not communicate?
You're
There's
annoying.
no such thing.
It's impossible to quit the villain union.
I never joined.
All right, that's it. Let's go home.
What? But I haven't even gotten a souvenir yet.
Gosh, just like a
These two
mother
are
and her
out of your
two
league. Quit
two crazy
pestering them.
kids.
What?
They're out of
Did
your
you make them
league.
uncomfortable?
Yes.
Is that true, Gray Gray? Did I make you uncomfortable?
I told you, no talking to them unless they speak to you first.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Man.
Good.
This is gonna
That
be a
should at least
long
give us a
chapter.
modicum of peace and quiet.
Hmm.
Are you both okay?
Oh, yes. It's just that this is the first time I've experienced anything like this. I'm not entirely sure how to handle it.
Same.
Right. I'm at least glad this is a rare situation for you. I was afraid it would be a common occurrence.
I have a question.
What is it?
If Cinderella or Graves speaks to us, are we allowed to respond?
I'll allow it.
Great! I can't wait to discuss the finer points of what it means to be a hero with you, Cinderella.
If you ever want to know more about the villain union, I'm here to help, Gray Gray.
Just continuing on with that.
Now that I think about it, I suppose it's rude of me to demand silence.
Right.
I understand.
I know that they're an earful, but just bear with them a little longer.
How much
At least
longer?
they're not bothering us.
I suppose that's a minor blessing.
All right, let's continue. We'll set up a base ahead and regroup.
Okay. How?
Finally, a battle.
Let's go, Bolt.
Commander, be careful.
Okay, kind of hope that we didn't miss out on any dialogue because of that disconnect.
Need more ammo.
But
Let's finish this quickly.
Interesting. Time out.
Down with those who would threaten to wipe
See
them
what's
out
gonna be
and
happening
head
after this.
back. This outfit is a real drag. The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Okay, so that's done there. I'm guessing there's gonna be something popping up there. Yeah, so let's just
Okay, let's go.
quickly get through
Is this
these
the right
enemies.
Is this a new venue for—
Let's go, Bolt.
But like, man, like not Grave, Laplace and Drake
I never thought I'd
being
be
such
fighting in a
chattermouths with with everyone just like, oof. I wonder how like they're just gonna deal with it all.
Can you withstand the hail of bullets?
It will end soon. This is going on a
Because
bit
just
longer.
like I was getting a bit annoyed with it too. Just like, oh hey, I'm just gonna yap my mouth off about something that you probably don't care about.
Time out.
It will end
But maybe, at the end of this, they're just gonna warm up to it, just like, I like the conversations we were having,
Down with those who would threaten to together. Attack. Let's finish this quickly.
Alright, 50 seconds, less than 50 seconds.
Small potatoes.
It's gotta be so long, man. But I do like the interesting, layout for the paths. It's not all just like a straight back area. Got some levels to it as well.
This is going on a bit long.
This outfit is a real drag.
Okay, 25 seconds.
Loading. Time out.
Yo, go.
Next.
Ooh, 10 seconds. Can be done with that soon.
Let's finish this quickly. This outfit is a real drag.
There we go.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
Okay, wonder how many battles we're gonna have to go through. Okay, so there's the button there.
Okay, Scout.
All right, not there.
And I kind of think,
Knew that.
with, if we're over a certain amount of power, we should be able to just, skip battle like that.
Litter is here.
I guess, they want some, content for, for people to play or, but it's an option that that doesn't really it just benefits the player a bit more. Because you grind already so much,
Wait a moment.
just like
End soon.
it's gonna be like a cakewalk, but just like,
This
hey, here's a
outfit is
skip
real
battle for
drag.
you.
Down with those who would threaten to wipe them out and head back.
Excuse me.
Interesting. Let's finish this quickly. Time out. Let's down with those who would threaten to
Okay,
together.
30 seconds. Anyone's gonna come up?
This outfit is a real drag.
Okay, 20 seconds.
Down with those who would threaten to focus our attacks.
Need more ammo.
Time out. This outfit
Okay,
is a real drag.
that was close. That was kind of close. And done.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
Okay, so we can unlock the gate and then
Is this the right way?
go through there.
All right, not there.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Your feet getting caught. Oh boy. Hey, we're in the battlefield. You shouldn't be wearing that.
Time for a test. Time out.
Need more ammo.
This
Down with those who would threaten
Let's
the
wipe
kingdom.
them out and head back. Let's finish this quickly.
Interesting.
Yeah, if I was gonna get to 100%.
Reloading.
Need more ammo.
Time out. Let's finish
There we go.
this quickly.
I kind of prefer these where you can like kind of, make yourself
One
like
more victory for both of you.
finish the round sooner. So you can like continue to go to, the next stage.
All right, Scout.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Can't get these clothes dirty.
another one of these, great.
Time out.
No, I wonder
is a real
what will
Down
happen.
with those
Well,
who
what
threaten
happens
the
when you're at exactly 50% when the time is over? Has anyone ever shown that off? Because that seems like an interesting way to end it
One
off.
more victory for both.
Or will it always be like, oh, there's gonna be that 1% that's gonna be okay? Are you gonna be 49.9% and then 50.1% happening there? Maybe.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right, make our way through. Oh, there's 3 enemies.
Coming.
I thought there was just 2.
Let's go, Bolt.
Now, I do something that is a bit annoying to me from the years of playing this. Just like, oh, like the way they try to extend like
Down with those who
the
threaten the kingdom.
the chapter missions just by used to be just 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, like that, and then they extend to like chapter 1, 1A, chapter 1, 1B, and now it's just like
Down
or
with
like
those who
stage
threaten the
like
kingdom.
1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 11, 1B, something like that. That is,
One more victory for Bolt and me.
at least me personally, just a bit of annoyance, just like how they're just kind of artificially
Do I
making
have
the
to
stage
fight?
longer
All right, not there.
unnecessarily.
I knew that.
Just like just keep just a straight okay, got stage
Don't
1,
worry.
2, 3,
I
4,
will
5,
protect you.
like that.
Let's finish this quickly.
And I personally think less enemies would probably be better, or at least hey, we're gonna have like a certain amount of enemies, like hey, we're having 20 enemies a stage, have that difficulty just like match or so,
Down
right?
with those who threaten the kingdom. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. Is this
Is this a new venue for the?
All right.
Not there. I knew that.
This area looks safe. There's no black water around here.
Okay, that's good.
It may be true of this specific spot, but this area is teeming with black water. Leviathan could show up anytime, anywhere. Although considering the beating she took before, it may be hard for her to do that.
True. That last skirmish pushed her to her limits. She'll need a fair bit of time to recover, even if she is a heretic. She's probably on high alert, looking for any opportunity to turn the tables.
Rappy looks
I
at
doubt she's been able to transform yet.
we haven't seen her transform yet compared to like Behemoth.
Do you think she could be around here?
Are you asking me, Cinderella?
Hmm.
Then allow me to answer. I have no idea.
Thank you.
Leviathan needs to replenish her dark matter, which this place is teeming with. She's almost certainly got to be around here.
Were you talking to me, Gregory? I'll
Oh
answer.
god.
Actually, I guess I can't really answer since it wasn't a question.
If she's around here, then where would she be?
She most likely would be in whatever place would be safest for her.
Obviously.
In other words, where there's the most dark matter.
Since this is the entrance, all we can do is keep moving forward. This entire area is surrounded by black water, so the route is restricted.
Right. Tracking her won't be too difficult. So long as she doesn't run away, that is. From what I heard, you guys gave her quite the beating last time. How do we know she won't turn tail and run when she finds out you're here?
There's no way that will happen.
How can you be so sure?
She needs to save Behemoth. Leviathan ran away with Behemoth's core. The core can apparently revive a heretic. This place is full of dark matter, which somehow gave birth to the four beasts. There must be a way for it to revive them, so she won't run. She won't leave this place.
You're saying she'll stay to save her friend.
Happy?
It felt to me like Behemoth and Leviathan were companions. Their personal interactions felt different from those they've had with other heretics. Or offsprings, as they refer to them. They protected each other and helped one another. They've evolved. Leviathan will come to us. She needs to revive Behemoth, and she doesn't want us interfering.
What do you want to do?
I want to figure out what the four beasts are after. Once that's done, I'll decide.
Decide what?
Whether we keep fighting or not.
What? They're our sworn enemy. Of course we'll keep fighting them. Then again, Marion and Cinderella ended up coming back to our side. So I guess it's not all that inconceivable to think we'd team up with other heretics down the line.
We need more.
Sounds like you know about my story.
We need more liberation Nikke's. It's literally we only have the whole like what was it like you know Sin, Guilty, and Quincy, and then Nihilisser. Just those four since the game started. We need more liberation Nikke's.
Naturally, I was briefed before we came here. I realize most things about you are wrapped up in secrecy, but it'd be problematic to be working together without knowing this stuff beforehand. You don't have to look at me with such wariness, Gray.
Oh god.
That's not my name. Anyway, I don't trust humans.
But you trust
But
me?
we aren't human.
You live amongst them, and this is the first time we've met.
Are you looking for some form of reassurance? Don't worry, we don't have a nymph.
Oh,
We were corrupted, but were treated by the Vap House.
so it was true that you were corrupted?
Yes,
But we cured it with our indomitable spirits.
I thought there was no truth to those rumors, especially given how you were acting.
I understand why you'd come to that conclusion. But for all those reasons I just mentioned, no one else will get any information from us unless we decide to say it ourselves.
How can we be sure that you won't say anything?
Not sure. You can vouch for us, can't you, cutie?
You don't need to worry about them. They're trustworthy.
Hmm.
That didn't seem to work either. The only other method I can think of is...
I trust you.
As do I.
Any friend of Prince is a friend of mine.
I believe what Superhuman says.
Superhuman. Thanks for trusting me.
This is all well and good, but could you not smile so much when you say it, Commander?
Wait, why?
You really do go around charming the pants off everyone, don't you, cutie?
What can I say? I mean, hold on. I didn't mean...
Anyway, this notion of trying to talk with heretics instead of fighting them doesn't exactly sound easy. What made you think of that? Was it Marion or Cinderella?
It was because of Grey.
Gray.
Hmm?
We were so heedless in our attack that we nearly destroyed something precious to her. If we had, we probably wouldn't be here now. I know it's late, but I want to apologize for that.
No. I should thank you.
How beautiful.
Anyway, that got me thinking that we should keep all possibilities open. You never know, right? Once we discover what the Four Beasts' goal is, we might end up becoming allies.
Teaming up with hostile heretics? You really are thinking outside the box.
I learned that from the Commander. He's always thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
In many different ways. He doesn't limit himself in any way.
Yeah, I'm just that kind of guy, you know. Just like, you know, I'm a cool guy, you know. Maybe. Sometimes. A little bit.
Let's see how strong I become.
Yeah, thinking outside the box is kind of the best thing to do.
Down with those who would threaten
So,
me.
trying to talk with Leviathan to try to get her on our side.
You're really annoying.
I don't doubt that would happen. But we need more liberation, Nikke, so
Down with those who would
let's
threaten
try
me.
anything we can do to
Let's finish this
see
quickly.
what will happen. Because I feel like, you know, unless, you know, Behemoth is with her, she might not come with us. So, who
All
knows?
clear. A successful experiment
Who
indeed.
knows? Okay, nothing over here.
All right, not there.
I'm thinking we might
knew
do a couple...
Okay,
Oh,
let's
actually,
go.
not gonna lie, I never noticed just the dark matter that's just around us. Like, I could've sworn I thought this was water beforehand, just regular water. Why did I think that? I just saw like things like bubbling. Just like, wait, what's going on there? Oh, it's dark matter. Yeah,
My feet keep getting
I think
caught
we
in the
might
hem
just
of this
do
coming.
a couple more fights
Is this the right
before
way?
we end off this this video. Cause I want to show off, you know, just you know, just this chapter a bit.
No need to fear.
And you know, maybe, you know, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want to see me do more of this or not. I'm not sure if I will, because I kind of prefer just to do certain Nikke content
Potatoes.
and not do everything, because, you know, I like to, you know, at least enjoy it on my own time, try to absorb it, all that stuff, without having to focus on, you know,
Let's finish this
commentary and, you know, set up all that stuff. You could just, like, you know, on boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay. But, like, you know, with the last chapter, I wish I recorded my reaction to that, because that was just
All clear.
awesome.
A successful experiment indeed.
Okay.
Let's humming. Is this the right way?
Is this the right way? Yes, yes it is. Boom, 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 boom.
Follow me.
And not gonna lie, I don't like how the gun we're seeing with like Maxwell. It's 3D, but she's not really holding it. It's just like it is a little bit disturbing. Like they could at least put like
All clear.
an arm
Successful
on it, so it's not
experiment
just
indeed.
just floating around, And that goes with a couple of other Nikke's too. They have like 3D weapons instead of just instead of being like 2D.
Is this the right way?
Come to think of it, neither of you has asked us about Anise or Neon.
I haven't asked because I already know what happened.
You do?
They're preparing to become more beautiful. If we wait, they'll return to us more beautiful than ever.
They need time to change.
I think Anise was inspired by what you said.
Good. I was worried my bluntness might have been taken badly. But that doesn't seem to have been the case. That tells me that she already has a solid notion of who she is. Regardless of what she covers herself with, or what situation she is in, her essence will never change. So, if we have faith in her and wait, she will return more beautiful than anyone you have ever seen. She even has a mirror with her, doesn't she? She will not have any problems.
Right. Having someone beside you is enough to give you strength. It doesn't matter if they are asleep or can't answer you. The fact that they're there is enough.
Brave.
Being together is an act of saving one another. Those two seem to be quite close.
I believe they are. Yes.
Then there's nothing to worry about. All we have to do is wait.
Right! There's no problem at all! As long as you have an unbreakable spirit, nothing is impossible. Don't you think so, Cinderella?
Sure.
Once again, I apologize for her antics. Anyway, this place seems completely barren.
There are hardly any trees or grass.
I mean,
There's
I've definitely
barely
liked from the
anything left
background. It looks
alive.
really cool.
It's literally a forest of death.
Which means the black water we're seeing everywhere is probably dark matter. Judging by the state of the vegetation, it doesn't seem like they've seen water in a long time.
That seems correct.
Doesn't this all seem a bit excessive?
What do you
You're
mean?
right. There's an absurd amount of it.
Look around. It's practically an ocean. If this is all dark matter, and that heretic Leviathan can control all of it,
You can just absorb
how
all of
can
us
we
in real
possibly
quick.
dream of defeating her?
We can beat her!
We can beat her.
We can beat her.
Oh,
I knew it! Kindred heroic spirits like us really do share an unspoken connection.
That's easy for heroes like you to say. But for ordinary Nikkes like us, it's a bit more difficult. We're surrounded by material that can be weaponized by Leviathan. She could target us at any moment.
Are you scared?
Not scared, just cautious.
You worry too much. Don't. Or else it will spread.
What do you mean?
Your fear will infect your comrades as well.
Don't worry about me. A hero's power can solve anything.
Villains may be defeated, but they can never die.
Are you sure you don't want to take back that statement?
I suppose I will. Yes.
I appreciate the quick correction. There's something I still don't understand.
That is.
All of this dark matter is way beyond what one individual could handle.
Yeah, far too much.
So why would she gather so much of it in one place?
To transform?
Because she had no choice. Hmm? There's something here that generates dark matter. And there's a high chance that it can't be moved. Therefore, she had no choice but to make this place her base. Is what I'm assuming. She didn't seem to be able to control the entire crystal region either.
That makes sense. Like you said, she may have no other option. Fine, let's keep going. There's a current here. If we follow it upstream, we might find something.
Cinderella,
Yes?
are you okay?
What, do I look unwell?
No, it's not that. However, you've seemed preoccupied since we arrived here.
Is it that obvious?
I can always tell when you're going through something.
I'm sorry for worrying you.
I'm merely curious as to what's bothering you.
Do you remember Siren?
Siren? I don't know.
Okay, something, well, no, someone show was posting on Twitter, like some unreleased Nikke, something like that. And one of them was named Siren. But, like, while, the old tale was happening, they had the name Little Mermaid as well as Siren. I'm not sure, like, which name they're... Are they continuing to call her Siren? Because if they do, then that other Nikke that they showed on Twitter, just like... It wasn't from the official one, but, like, another account said, like, oh, this is Siren. So, is this the actual Siren and the other one's gonna be, named something else?
How about the name Little Mermaid?
No.
I see. She was our longtime companion. Someone who stood with us until the final battle.
I don't remember.
It's okay. We can all get reacquainted again. This black liquid we're calling dark matter bears a strong resemblance to the bubbles Siren used to wield. Leviathan said she took inspiration from Siren's bubbles. That means...
Is she still
that
alive?
She survived that battle, at the very least. There may even be a chance that she's still alive. Siren's strong. But I'm scared. Anything could have happened during the past 100 years. She might have changed. I'm terrified that she may have become someone I no longer recognize.
No matter how she looks on the outside, her inner essence won't change.
Oh,
You can't say I'm wrong, because you said that yourself. Trust your own words. Even if she has changed, you can change her back.
right. We can get her true self to shine through.
Imagine if
Of course.
Leviathan is actually Little Mermaid,
That's
but like
one of the things I'm
in a
best
different
at.
form.
I scrub you down every day, Cinderella, so
Okay.
that you'll sparkle and shine. Cinderella? Why are you crying?
It's nothing. I'm just grateful, that's all.
All right. I think with
Don't
that,
worry.
okay, you still got the battle to go through, but like, it's kind of, cool. Just reminiscing of old tales. I think that's just like one of my favorite events from Nikke. Just the whole story and like, seeing all the other like grim models there. Like, I really hope we can like actually get them as playable characters soon.
Let's finish this quickly.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be for the upcoming half annie or maybe the year anniversary, but still, like, those were some awesome design characters. I do want to know like more about their backstory besides stuff that we learned from old tales. Yeah, like it'd be really awesome to see them. seeing them again.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Alrighty. Okay, I think we are gonna call it here for the time being. I think, you know, hour 45 is a good stopping point. Covered, you know, a good amount of chapter 35, and, you know, seeing how Leviathan's gonna be kind of a big focus on this, as well as Matisse and Cinderella Grave again. This chapter might be, you know, a pretty interesting, hectic, wild experience. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see, you know, more Nikke videos, you know, let me know in the comment section down below. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, because we are getting close to 2,000 subscribers. At the time of this recording, like, we're like less than 15 away. So please make sure you do that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Check out links in the description below for my social media links. And I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Power out. Yeah.